headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. That's hopeless. More tests, more blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame, I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind saying really not tame, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame, I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind saying really not tame, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and it away.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live and in charge for a little Winston Throwback Series action here, presented by iRacing, platform for sim racing. We are live for some more playoff racing here tonight as the drivers get hooked up and are, well, they're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Hopefully you're ready to go. We're going to see what these drivers can be doing. Of course, at always, we thank everybody for being out there. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and X, live on all five platforms as it would be. And we encourage everybody to do exactly what just happened there for Mr. Van Ness. If you like the stream, make sure that you reach out, share it out there for us. It goes a long way to help support what the drivers are doing and what we're doing over here. And of course, and always, we thank you very much to everybody for being a part of what we're doing here. Thank you so much to the drivers for showing up tonight as well. It is Darlington. It is the iRacing track of the week, and it is playoff racing here for the Winston Throwback Series. They do have qualifying going on right now, as it would be. Mr. Ballinger, thank you for the like as well. Van Ness, Mr. Robert Van Ness, thank you very much for the like out there. Thank you to everybody out there watching pretty much everywhere. So thank you for all the fine folks that are joining out there on TikTok. Thank you so much. And you guys can see what I look like and see what we're doing. A little quiet. No, it's okay. I'm fine. I don't mind being a little quiet because we've got a couple of different audio inputs going on right now. So it is how it is. Make sure you guys turn up volumes on your devices. I promise I'm not clipping. And we've got everything the same way I've always done. So hello, Michael's mom. How are you doing? Good to see you. It's Coulter family out there. Here's what we've got going on today. They're going to run 128 laps. They have 3 sets of tires. No fast repair for the drivers. JB's Paint Shop, admin box, MCI graphics, all a part of the platform here. 75% fuel for the drivers. It is the way it is. 1.3 mile length track. Darlington Raceway is the lady in black. It is the home of the throwback. It is Throwback Series for the Winston Throwback Series here. So Gen 6 cars are ready to go and pretty well doing it. If you guys are out there experiencing bad weather today, like we have been here in Missouri, and all our friends and family across this great nation of ours, please be safe. Make sure that you guys are keeping the weather radios on and making sure that you have everything taken care of, because the weather's been pretty awful the last 6 weeks or so. I wanted some rain, but I didn't want that much rain. That's pretty much where I'm at with it as well. Here is the point standings for the chase here. Just Fossey leads the points 51-30 to Garrett Wolfenbarger. They're in that second spot to 51-26. Bunnell sits third in points as they work in, and you can look down there. If the round of 8 were to begin tomorrow, Clayton Kincart would be there. So we'll see just what these drivers are going to be able to do here. This is going to be about your finishing pace and being able to hold on to what they have. Rain in North Carolina has been awful. It's been crazy. Last night was pretty terrifying, honestly. And you know what? It's been some awful weather. That's for darn sure. So, yeah. So that's how it would be. That's how it would go. Thank you to everybody joining out there on TikTok. Thank you to everybody out there on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the comments out there. I appreciate you. Here's your starting grid. This Cossie is going to be your pole sitter. Garrett Wolfenbarger, your outside pole sitter. We'll see what Jesse Bunnell and Dennis Daly can do for road number 2. Joshua Brock, Kevin Savoy going to make it road number 3. Zachary King, Anthony Crownover. Watched Anthony have a race last night, and fuel strategy was the key last night as we watched Eric Schaefer get the win at Darlington. That was crazy. So that's going to go through row 4. AJ Stevens, Michael Coulter Jr. going to be there road number 5. Tyler Nichols will have JD McKaylee there at road number 6. Row 7 will be Jeff Pless and Joshua Abbey and Dustin Haynes. Jeff Pless and Rich Holland are going to be there road number 8. Eric Dillingham will have Clayton Kincart there in row number 9. Mike McKaylee, Gary Freeman, Carter Nelson, all in the mix. So what's going on, Jerry? Good to see you out there. Big ol' woo. How are you doing, sir? Much love to you. I appreciate you out there on TikTok and getting us some love. So I appreciate you very much. But that's it. That's your starting grid. 21 drivers in today's race. Mars, your race controller out there. If you need a race controller, I highly encourage you that you get out there and give him some love. JJ, thank you very much for the like out there. I appreciate you. And tornado watches, severe storms. Some may lose power. It's insane. So Kentucky is going through it. We went through it for the majority of the day. It was crazy. It really was. So we'll see what everybody does. And Eric, if you're out there listening, brother, yeah, I get you, man. I want to make sure, if Eric Dillingham had his camera on for a little bit, but we do have a couple of cameras tonight for the beat jerky and a little bit of driver cams. There's AJ Stevens here, one of the ICW out in chat. Thank you very much. Joshua Brock ready to go as well. So we're going to see what these drivers can do. It is all about that race pace, it's all about that pace. That pace, right? That's what it is. I encourage everybody. I'm going to tell you what TikTok said. I'm encouraging everybody to share the live. Appreciate you. Let's go Coulter Strong for the number 3. Love. Thank you to all the chats early, folks. Thank you guys for getting out there talking to each other. That's encouraging. It's great. It's a ton of fun. So we're back with Darlington again. iRacing is the platform for sim racing. We're the best out there. Pace car is going to lead him in, and I'm thoroughly enjoying this kind of racing. We're ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. About it. Go green flag racing. What about ya? Get it, Barney. Yeah, we'll let him have at it. 18-1, side-by-side one. Well, 18 a little free right there. Here's Bunnell on the corner. I'm going to race the Evil Leg. I think it's a good racetrack. I'm a fan of it. Oh, they're already wrecking back here. AJ Stevens getting wrapped up on the bottom side. No caution here. Cautions are always iRacing controlled. AJ, there's the caution. Gary Freeman having an issue as well. Let's go back. We got to go back and take a look. This happened last night as well. Oh, little net code. Oh, little net code. Oh, got everybody free. Little bump. See what happened to Gary Freeman. He stopped. Now somebody went sideways up there. Who was that? Oh, that's what brought it out. Sideways on this. Hey, you know what? He had to get on the brakes. He was slowing down. Dustin Haynes there. And oh, man. You got booted by the session. Why'd you get booted? Why'd you get booted? And oh man, Eric jumping to pits. Carter Nelson jumping to pits. What happened to Carter here? Oh, Carter. Heck of nose damage here. Oh, he looked like he got ping pong there. Oof. Oh, this was splitting the seam on the bottom. You do not want to do this. It's free. Inside wall. Oh, ow! That's a lot to happen lap one. AJ Stevens on pit road. Yeah, no fast repairs, so the drivers will have to do their thing. And oh man. I hope it'll work. Try to join it. Oh, that's iRacing said no. Thank you, Tom. Though I still wish that you could. I can't remember if it used to be this way or not. I wish that you could join during qualifying. You know what I mean? If you're in a league and the league, because we pay for these leagues, they pay for the sessions, and if you're invited to be there, I think during qualifying you should be able to still join. You know what I mean? Because that would have been through qualifying. You'd have been able to get out there and been able to race. So that would have been encouraging for you to do. Wish you could join through your phone. I thought you could join through the app. Correct me if I'm wrong, but can you register for the race through your app? Well, they were qualifying at 20:03. They were qualifying at 3 after. Qualifying begins at on the hour, and then they have 5-minute qualifying. They should have. Can't join. Man, I thought you could. You know what? Then why use the app if you can't register for that? I wish I missed the. I know that they're trying to use the UI to cut down on cheating and stuff like that. I wish that the website would come back. It was so much easier to use. All right, we're ready. Let's go green flag racing once again. Here, Wolfenbarger leads. Bunnell's going to be second. Here we go. Camera scary. The pedestrian cam, it's exactly what it looks like, right? Don't hit that guy. All right, there he is. Fastest lap, 29.81. Back bumper. One's a little free, 17. It'll drop to the inside. Tires were everything last night. Being able to save a set of tires, being able to run the outside, that's always a classic here. 17 free, holding on to it. Oh no. Onto the front stretch. to stay down here. Man, oh man. A save. Got to be aggressive there. We'll see. 7 of 128. No stages in this race. So Bunnell has some work. You see Coulter Jr. coming down pit road. He's got something going on with that car. I do believe I heard some things happening all over the racetrack. I tell you what, it's easy to hear the cautions. And oh man, do I want help in the booth? Look here. I want to jump up and talk to everybody. And oh man, that was very unfortunate. It was very unfortunate. I don't mind. Posse in second. Kevin Savoy is going to be in third. Crownover up to fourth here. Watched Crownover do great things last night. Move everything around here. This Daly in fifth. McKaylee's going to be in sixth, up 6 spots. Biggest mover of the race is going to be Richallen up 8. As they move, as they continue to move, continue to push out. Bingham's going to be out of the race. There's a split cam right there. I mean, 21 drivers in today's race. Carter Nelson having issues. He's going to be on pit road, so we'll see what's going to work out for these drivers. It woos. You were the prime sub. Thank you for the prime sub. If you're a prime sub out there, I appreciate you. There he is. Tommy, how you doing, man?
Sorry, I mean to talk over you.
No, you're good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm just a little frustrated with my computer setup.
Oh, I get it. I was talking about that. The app's supposed to be, the one thing in this world that is supposed to make iRacing just a little bit better, and it just didn't seem that way.
It just makes it easier so you can view your stats, really, so that way you don't really have to log out of your computer. As far as, registering for races, it's kind of useless.
It should be useful in that sense. I think if they're going to go away from the website, they need to get back into it and do it the right. I don't know. I'm a proponent to iRacing. I'd rather see I'd rather see them do good things with this.
Something more user friendly.
Yeah. I mean, the UI is supposed to be user friendly, but it hasn't been. It's been a pain in my butt. It's been a bane in my existence.
I tell you what, I was practicing all week for this race, and I'll tell you one thing: Darlington, the Lady in Black, is the bane of my existence right here. So this might be a blessing in disguise for me.
Well, I think the big story about this track is who's going to be able to save the tires. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. This track is notoriously rough on tires. I mean, and the pavement itself, actually, I don't know if it still does, but it used to have the seashells from the beach mixed in with it, so that used to grade it off. I also may be confusing that with Rockingham. So
I don't know. I didn't know that. So all I know about Darlington is that it's fun in NASCAR, and it's fun whenever I get out there and run it. So that's for me, But the Gen 6 car is a whole different story because of first and foremost, they don't have the integration to work on these cars anymore, and so basically they're not doing any more updates to the car other than a little bit of damage model. The tire model's going to stay the same, so everything that we see out of this as far as setups go, I mean, it's what it is. So what it ran is what it is now.
Right, and even towards the end of this car's iteration in iRacing, it was still a really fun car to drive. Mm-hmm. I mean, now granted, I only got onto the service on my account and started running asphalt probably around May of 21, so I caught the tail end of it. But I thought it was actually really rather defined.
It was getting better. Just like in NASCAR, it was getting better as well. So now we have to look at, kind of where it stands out now as being an iconic car. So I was glad to see that the Winston
got a battle for the lead here, Jason.
Yeah, well, I know. There's 4 guys. We're clicking around. We've got it. We've got them, working on what they've got. There was also a battle here with JD. We were watching that with Josh, Rich, and JD. JD drops back. They gotta get around Garrett. Garrett's he kind of got out there. A little free right there. Corner exit of turn 2 it basically angles back into turn 3 there, folks, and that's what you see. 1 to the outside, 18. This is where the battles can be frugal because the 1 can make the 18 use up some tires. A little wall tap for him now. He's got to stay away from that wall.
Sometimes using the wall can be a little bit advantageous. Now, I'm not talking about, the wall riding. It's just sometimes you don't exactly make the corner. If you hit the wall just right, the car actually starts to point in the right direction. You just map the throttle and away you go.
Thanks for the reminder, random guy in the booth. That's Tommy Gom. He would be racing tonight, but he had some issues out there. Please leave the chats to be. Don't start it. Please don't start tonight, folks. I don't even want to deal with it. We've had tornadoes all night. We've had. Trust me, it is not a good day just to be out there trolling. Please don't. Kevin's boys in third. Anthony Cronover in fourth. Dennis Daly's going to be in fifth. He is soaking up as well. His lap time's right there equal with the leaders. Wolfenbarger faster a couple of laps ago, but about 0.3 of a second slower than Joseph Fossey right now. 49.56 for Kevin Savoy. He's getting his pace back as well. I think this is about patience. It's tough to pass, and if you can get there, that'll be where it is. 51.03 for the 18. That's on his I rating. Safety rating A class, 330 for the majority of the drivers. Clayton Kincart's going to be at 5. Bunnell working his way back through the field. All over the Midwest, all over Missouri. Some of Michigan, from what I've heard, they're all over the place. Right through here through Joplin area up into the Lake of the Ozarks area, we've had them all over the place. All right, Dennis Daly. What can Dennis do here? We know that he's the second Ford out there, third Ford out there. Much love, Budgie. Thank you very much, dear. Thank you for the 3 months there, Budgie Bird. I appreciate you. This Cossie out front by Kevin Savoy. Try to get to the inside of the 1.
Interesting fact about Dennis. He's actually active military at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
He was activated today. I guess he had to come home to get his PT shoes, and figured while he was down here, he might as well run this last race.
Well, I'm glad he did. He sent me the message. He's going side by side with the 40 right now. He sent me the message. He got activated to go. He's going to go fight some wildfires across the U.S. So he's going to be stateside. But that's still a tough job in itself. Holland up 10 as this race continues to push forward. So hats off to our military vets out there, past, present, future. 199 side by side. Got to make the 99 earn it. We'll see if Kevin Savoy does the little drop it on turn 1 down. Hits the apron. Yeah, he's going to drop it just like that. Ooh, gets tight though. 28 to the outside. Man. Wall tap for the 28 on corner exit. Got to the back straightaway. That's it. That's one of many, I'm sure, to come. You're in Iowa. Well, you should. I don't know if you're going to hit what we hit today. I know that a lot of it was part of the southern U.S. from Joplin up through the Lake of the Ozarks, following 60, 44, just south of I-70. So you may or may not hit part of it, but I know that it's far from done. Kentucky's getting ready to get hit, so you might not see it. You might want to see. Wolfenbarger holds off the 99 of Anthony Crownover, but here comes the 28 of, holds off the 99 of Kevin Savoy, but here comes Anthony Crownover. Tyler Nichols up 3. Abby's going to be up 4. We'll see how that works for that. How about AJ? He rebounds. You're in the clear for tonight. Just some storms. Good. Got to be safe, man. Tennessee has had some. Yeah, I know that we were just. I know Coulter's mom Holly out there was telling us. 24 free. Wall tap. AJ Stevens trying to get back to 9th here. Holy cow.
That's a very good rebound for being caught up in that wreck before.
I mean, his damage was. He fixed it all on pit road. Went in 16 seconds. So it must not have been that bad. I mean, he was able to break enough to avoid major damage with the wall, but big one, Jesse Bunnell having to work his way back to the front here. Abby's still free on the back straightaway. Look on board here of Bunnell. Couple of drivers coming off pit road there. You see the 97, Gary Freeman. And there's the 2 with Mike McKaylee. Yadep, man. Oh, bump. Jesse was on it.
Like Father Ball's hitting pit road again.
I tell you what, AJ looks like he is just full scent, trying to hold that thing into the corner. Man. Tell you what, Eric, it's unfortunate, man. It was unfortunate out there. Abby up to the wall. Max taking for like. The outside they go. 17 trying to be clear here. 31 side by side. We'll see if Bunnell can try to work around the 24 here. AJ was trying to get to the back bumper and try to move him out of the way. 17 free. Oh man.
Tell you what, that's a pretty good saves right there.
Oh, you had to hit. Yeah, oh, man. 17 to the bottom. All right. AJ trying to wheel. He gets around. It was almost at a perfect time. How about Joshua Brock to 5th, back where he started. And so on board Beef Jerky Unlimited driver cams. And they moved me out of the way so you guys can see the drivers. Pardon me out there on TikTok. My bad.
AJ shaved.
He did. Weird. He needs to not do that. Oh, I see. The same thing with me though. My kids would be. How do I put it? They don't necessarily like it when I shave. Actually, I take that back. The missus doesn't. I look funny to them.
My missus doesn't like the beard.
Really?
Yeah, she. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. Yeah, no, she's not a fan of my facial hair ever.
Well, I mean, it depends. It depends on how you think. You know, I was in the Army for 9 years, right? And I couldn't grow a beard. It took me until I was 32 to be able to actually grow a beard. Which is because I shaved so much that all I could get was, the 5 o'clock shadow. I could grow a 5 o'clock shadow by 4. It just would never grow any length. It's all patchy after that. So it took me, once I was able to start growing a beard, it was my beard. It was my beard to lose.
Yeah. 18 years in the fire service, I've never been able to have a full beard because they say it impedes the seal of the mask.
Oh, okay. Well, they said the same thing in the Army, and then they still allow it. So I don't know.
Yeah, they still got some ZZ Top looking boys over in the Middle East. So
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about on our side, not anyway.
Mrs. loves the mustache. See, mustaches. Hey, if you can, a mustache is particular though, right? Because a mustache, some people can grow mustaches. Some people have the facial structure for it, and some people can do it. I am not one of those people. The beard, if I just have a mustache, it's a wrong. It just looks wrong.
Tell you what, a hairstyle you missed on AJ was he had a mullet for a while and a Fu Manchu. He looked like a horse with a mustache. It was hilarious.
41, and you can't grow jack. You got 2 little patches on your chin, and that's it. That's okay. I mean, I know the feeling though. Hey, like it took training the beard to grow. which is weird. It's not the thickest, it's not the greatest, but it's not like what you see some of these big burly guys getting out there doing. But pretty happy with it. You'd be happy if you never grew facial hair ever again. I think most women say that about shaving their legs. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. You know, you could think that's why they have electrolysis.
Nair.
Nair. Oh, I remember. We've done some bad things with Nair.
Yep. One of my friends is still bald from Nair, so.
I am in my 40s. That stuff came out whenever I was. Oh, it probably came out before.
Yeah.
It's just acid.
So we got our hands on a can of Nair. One of my buddies fell asleep one night, and we got traced our initials in his head in Nair. He still hasn't grown hair back in those spots.
The things we do for fun. Things we do for fun. No. Please, and don't put that. No. That's not something. We're gonna take Chad off the screen. We are trying to be family friendly. We've done our fair share of things before, but you know we are trying to be family friendly for these kids and for the families out there. I would never put Nair there in the first place, but that's not even a question to ask. Fossey, Wolfenbarger, Savoy back to the race, top three. Kevin Savoy's tracked them back down. Joseph Fossey kind of ran with it here, 40 of 128. I wonder if they're going to be trying to split this into threes. It would make sense just because of the fuel mileage. That's not family friendly, brother. It's not family friendly at all. Just the word itself is not family friendly. Sorry. Bunnell coming off pit road.
You're hitting some lap traffic.
Yeah. It is, it went 2 laps down. It's real easy to go 2 laps down here just because of the pace of the speed here. You know, it's not like it's a 33-second lap, which we were seeing for the drivers last night. 18, 17, trying to get one of those laps back would be the lucky dog if the caution were to come out. 17 is going to cruise around just fine here. 18 free, dirty air, dumped onto the nose, freed him up. One's in charge. He's on the run. Man, oh man. And
I'm talking about putting the top three under a blanket.
Tell you what, Bunnell is hauling Tookus right now. It's Route 93. There's the 12 in front of him as well. That's J.D. McKaylee, who came in on 18. Need to get some of that car worked on. 18-1, 99. Now has some lap traffic to deal with. Anthony Crowder coming to pit road. This will be where the green flag pit stop starts, and it's not a bad idea to split it in thirds. So they do 43, 43. That means you get a 42 lap sprint at the end. It's not bad. 2 sets of tires would be good.
Oh, Crowder missed the cone.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like he's got a pit road violation.
That is not what he needed. Oh yeah, he's held.
That's going to have some championship implications.
You know, pit road's hard to get on here. I mean, we talk about the speeds in which you have to get to pit road and leave pit road. And Crowder's going to have to go back to work here. He's going to need something to happen in his yeah. Oh man. Holland leaving pit road is. He was in 6th, whatever he pitted. 1893. Jeff Pless, natural lap right now for the 93. He is one of the championship drivers. The green banner on these cars, other than the 18, anybody who's competing for a championship here has a green banner on their car. 1 free, 99 cents a quarter. Jeff is like, just go around me. JD off the corner, holds it to the wall. Tell you what, this is turning out to be some decent racing here. 2 Ford side by side. We'll see if the 99 can throttle back up. They're tough to pass here. Kevin looking for a win to give himself a little extra cushion when it comes to the championship. Now, Kevin Savoy is a former champion here for the Winston Throwback Series. Where they had the ARCA cars, it was deemed he was one of the best. Jesse Bunnell and he have competed back and forth. Right now, Bunnell looking to, he's only a lap down now. Holland came off pit road a little bit later on 43, 5 laps later. So we'll see if he's going to be able to have the long run race pace here and cycle his way back around. See about 50 or so laps with the 75% fuel. One down to the bottom, hits the bottom of the apron, try to hook the car around. That's what you see out of Wolfenbarger there in the 99. Let's see. Can we take a moment to appreciate these awesome paint schemes? This is pure nostalgia for you. Back when you used to watch NASCAR as a teen. I tell you what, it's the one thing about NASCAR that will always be iconic to me is the fact that each driver has their own flavor. Cossey coming to pit road, Wolfenbarger, Kevin Savoy 1 and 2. We'll see if they come at a lap or so later. AJ in on pit road as well. Kevin's going to go one way down to the bottom. Wolfenbarger.
He's hitting pit road.
He dropped in on the back straightaway here to try to commit to the bottom side. Kevin had to duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball there to go around him. I don't know if that was an early or a late commitment for the 99. Really checked him up. Kevin will have to get on pit road here and have to do it with some style. We'll see if he's going to try to extend. He comes around. He's going to get credit for a lap led at least. Roy hitting pit road. Dennis Daly down to the back straightaway. A lot here to look at when it comes to some of the paces that we're seeing. But one of the things I like about the nostalgia of throwback style leagues is that first and foremost, we're on one of the biggest simulators in the world that works to the advantage of those who like NASCAR, and every day can be a throwback for you depending on what you want to run. 6 comes to pit road. Abby going to be out coming across the start finish line. He is one of a handful of drivers that have yet to come to pit road. Rich Holland out front. There's the 3 of Coulter Jr. Spicy is actually going to cycle to the lead here. He's the first driver on newer tires.
You ever dabble with the 87s?
I don't like them. It's not because they're not a good car to drive. It's just the car that I don't. It's just not my flavor. Abby's going to lead here. To commit for as long as he can.
Oh, yellow. Where are we at? Oh,
Back
turn. Looks like turn 3, turn 4.
That King here. And the 9 looked like he was coming to pit road. And the car got loose and destroyed 29. The 99 almost into that. Ooh. He was trying to come to pit road. That's why a lot of the drivers duck off onto the bottom of the apron to be able to get down to speed to make that turn. If you try to come to pit road in turn 3, you're gonna have a hard time breaking into the corner to be able to turn down. So unfortunate for the 29 there, Dennis Haynes. Also, because he was involved in that. Zach King bouncing to pit road, had to. And Haynes trying to work. We have a lot of drivers that are currently a lap down. Abbey coming to pit road. He'll be able to cycle on the lead lap. So fortunate timing for the 24. Bunnell coming to pit road as well. See if Savoy, Wolfenbarger do so. Joseph Cossey. And Bunnell has to do something here in that regard. Because he's back. I believe he is back on the lead lap here. But in that regard of what he had, because of the damage, because of having to drop to the back, you kind of have to shoot your shot here. We had a good 49 lap green flag run there after that first caution. So we'll see what these drivers are going to be able to do. I do believe Spicy's your race leader, so Rich Holland knocks that one out and does so. Thank you to everybody watching out there on TikTok. I have fulfilled my obligation for the month. Much love to you. Come on over to Twitch or YouTube or Facebook or X, Real Siggy Sports on X. Thank you, folks. Much love to you. Check out the rest of the race over on one of the other channels. Be good. Ta-da. That's done. It is. It seems like it. It seems as such. All right, Tommy. Who are you rooting for here?
You know, I like an underdog story. I like Dennis Daly. I think he may have a legit shot should those guys really start racing a little bit over aggressive. I do like Kevin Savoy. Guy is fast all the time. Doesn't matter what track he goes to. I think he's got a real shot, but I think it's gonna be really hard to beat Cossie.
Let's see. Well, here's what I was seeing toward the end of Joseph's run there. He wasn't saving enough tire. Garrett and Kevin were there. And I think with closer racing between the 1, the 9, and the 18 towards the end of it, I think the 18, if he burns his stuff up, he's going to see these two work to get around him. So if I were to pick a driver, I'll pick Spicy.
Yeah.
He's got a broken leg.
Can't not.
He just had surgery. He's got steel plates and screws on his foot. That's the underdog story I want to see get out there.
Running out there running left-footed.
Yep.
You know, David Pearson, probably the greatest driver of all time, drove one-footed. Albeit it was his right foot, but still drove one-footed.
Yeah.
So there is something to it.
All right, so we got a few drivers getting that free pass. Gary Freeman handled the field here. Let's see. Anthony Crownover.
Oh, Diesel, I didn't even think about that.
Commentate. His ankle surgery, it looks exactly the same kind of. Well, it's the same. It's the same kind that my stepdad had as well. Crazy to think. We got a few drivers a lap down. Jeff Bless and Anthony Crowner will be, I believe, duking it out for that first lap down situation. Abby went back and put it again to get some more damage taken care of. He's got a little bit of right front damage he's still been working on, which is not a bad idea, considering he's going to have the freshest of one of the freshest sets of tires, and was able to stay out there on the lead lap for the longest time. Spicy, Cossie, Wolfenbarger, and Savoy ready to go. Green flag. He went for 35. Icy free right there. I'll have to go back and look at that when it comes to the green flag. I'm going to go back and look at it. Who fired off first? No. Spicy was waiting for. Hey, they got to the end. They're fine. 18-1. Spicy in third. Kevin Savoy back here as well. Now, Spicy was good on the long haul, too. He was tracking down free for that. Oh, that low line on turn 2.
It's rough.
And you can't get your tires below where the crease of the track is. It will upset that car worse than anything. And right now, I don't know how Spicy is holding on to it. Hey, out there in chat, much love to you. Aussie Wolfenbarger. We'll see if Garrett can close in his pacer. Whoop. Oh, button. One to the back bumper, gives him a bump. Bump and shove. 18, going to be fair on the bottom. What a great job by Wolfenbarger getting around Cossie. Here comes Savoy. And I think the 18's in save mode right now. We'll see. Bunnell to the inside. Bunnell has fresher tires than everybody else. Came in on 53. Not going to matter too much, but though I wouldn't think it would matter that much with 4 laps for the majority of the drivers here.
Well, I mean, even it seems like 1 lap difference makes a major difference here. And I don't know if it's just because of the abrasion or the track wear or just driving styles.
35 giving a bump to the 18. You showed a little bit of displeasure there that I don't know if the 18 is just on save mode here, and 35 was trying to get around him. We'll see. 2 Toyotas trying to dictate the pace. Kevin Savoy was really good on the long run here. Wolfenbarger out front. Tires that cooled off. I mean, being under pace though, with the tires cooling off the way they did, it's kind of a different story. You can get the tires cooled off. You can make them work. Right now, what I'm seeing here is a 4-lap difference on tires, and I think the 17 is like, he's only running 1/10 faster with 4-lap fresher tires. Kevin Savoy has 1 lap fresher tires than Garrett Wolfenbarger, and actually running 2/10 of a second slower than Garrett Wolfenbarger. So we'll see kind of how this plays out. Darlington being Darlington, 17 to the inside. Little pull on the side draft there. Arrow is everything here. 1 taps the wall. 17 lies at the bottom of turn 1, helping turn down into the corner. 1 might have the run off the corner here. We'll see. 17 takes over the lead. Bunnell battles back. This boy's going to be in 3rd.
Good battle between Spicy and Causey, too.
He's got a whole lot happening behind him. Joseph Causey is trying to save here. Get a little hungry drivers. He'd have to work back around. Holland's going to be up 11 spots here. Give it on 48, 2-lap fresher tires. But I think that goes to show that they're going to be saving here. Spicy's really good on short tracks. His favorite track is Richmond. Right now he's got Darlington. He just gets into the corner so much deeper than what the 18 does. And that is, and it's showing up when it comes to 3 and 4, exactly just what he's trying to do. He's just trying to get into the corner deeper and utilize less of the brake and utilize more of the steering to get the car to turn. Cars turn under power. It's one of the biggest things about stock car racing. You see a 4-car blanket, 18, 35, 46, and now the 18 starting to pull away. It's Spicy just trying to regroup. We'll see if the 40 tries to get around him here. Top 3, 17, 199. Got about a 1.4 second lead over Causey, 1.9 back from your leader. See if they try to push forward here, 40 to the back bumper to the 35. I think Spicy might be like, hey, I got to go back on save mode here. Just over halfway through it. Man, oh man.
Yeah, so with Darlington usually being the throwback weekend for the real life cup guys, has there been a paint scheme that you've wanted to see thrown back to?
So this week, Kyle Larson is taking the Hendrick
My car.
Yep, and he is taking the old Kellogg's throwback paint scheme. I think that was cool. My favorite, I was a Dale Jr. fan for the longest time. So one of my favorite paint schemes that he ever ran was when he and it was 2015, the year he retired, is whenever they did the Batman versus Superman paint scheme. And,
Yep.
he ran the 88 Batman. That was probably my favorite one. So,
And I think Jimmy Jam ran the Superman car.
Yeah. I don't know. I I don't know. I think some of my favorite, that's recent. Some of my favorite paint schemes come from, I mean, Richard Petty's STP paint scheme is probably the most iconic one you're going to be able to see out there. I think that is still my favorite paint scheme. Just his version.
Day glow red and the Petty blue.
Yeah, there's no comparison there. He's the king for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
His paints did it.
Probably one of the cleanest paint jobs I remember seeing was probably the old Morgan McClure cars, the Kodak Chevrolets or the Kodak Oldsmobile.
Mm-hmm.
Even Harry Gant's Skull Bandit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I've seen that a couple times here.
Or what's his name? The guy that Cole Trickle based off of.
Oh yeah, the old Milliola paints.
No. The driver that Cole Trickle was based off of. In Richmond.
Yeah, there you go.
His Folgers car, I always thought was an opportunity missed.
Tim Richmond. Thank you, Joe. Yeah. We're trying to remember. Thank you, sir. We're supposed to be NASCAR fans. You know what I mean?
I could see his face. I didn't come up with his name.
I know. It just said Richmond Raceway is too, and then could have come to my head a little faster. Deegan running the Dale Senior Wrangler is pretty solid. Haley Deegan needs to stick with Ford. I like Haley. I'm a fan of Haley. I want her to have all the best success in the world. Jeffrey Earnhardt running the Dale Wrangler paint scheme is much more iconic for me. But not to disagree. I don't disagree that that paint scheme is not iconic. I love. If you go back to all of what Dale Sr. drove, let's see
he could have 5 iconic paint schemes by himself.
Yeah. I mean, he had 2 different Wrangler paint schemes. One when he was running Ford, the yellow and blue version, and then
Thunderbird.
The Thunderbird. Yep. So back when he was running the yellow and blue, it was one of his first. It was one of his first sponsors that really turned it on for him.
There's actually there's 3 different Wrangler cars that he ran. Osterlin number 2, towards the end of that run. Obviously the 15 for Bud Moore, and then the 3 for Shielders.
One of the things that I think is one of my favorite. It is still one of my favorite paints. That's a good paint scheme. It really is. I just think I don't think. Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah, I think that, and not to take anything away from Haley Deegan, because I love the girl. I just don't think that she should be running that paint scheme. I don't think she's aggressive enough.
No, she'd probably be more fitted to run a Napa Chevy.
Maybe, yeah.
Or even an old Motorcraft paint scheme.
I think
Jeff Bodine.
I was going to say Bodine was here. I think Haley Deegan is an amazing driver. I really do. She's more talented than I am, of course, because she has a full-time job doing it. But one of the things that I would say about Haley Deegan is that she has talent. She needs to pick up the aggressiveness and put herself in those precarious situations. But if they're going to give her crappy equipment, wreck the crappy equipment trying. So, all right, Cossey in 4th. Still 2-second difference here. 3 seconds off the pace. Joshua Brock's going to be in 5th here. Dennis Daly rolling in 6th. Abby is going to be behind Spicy here. Spicy 9 seconds off with AJ Stevens on the toe. I think Spicy just ran too hard there. He came out on 43, so he's a little older on tires, a little bit older on the race pace. There's Anthony Crownover. Would be your lucky dog here. Trying to drive around, get himself around a few of the drivers to put himself in a situation to and that's a penalty goes a long way here. You can go multiple laps down very quickly, especially when you're racing inside the top 5. Anthony had a top 5 car tonight. No questions about it. Bunnell, 3/4 second lead over Wolfenbarger here. Kevin Savoy in third, dropping back a little bit. Got to kind of keep an eye on the fuel and fuel cycle here. Again, Cup cars can run a lot more than what we saw in the trucks last night. The trucks running about 62 was the max that we saw in the trucks. But for the most part of what you're going to see out of these, and that was them saving fuel to be able to get themselves into the mix. So 62 is not a bad number when it comes to that. So if you think about what the cars can run here, 80 to 85 laps, and you take 65% of that away, or it's 75%, so you take 25% of that away. You can see these drivers finishing a 55 lap run and saying, hey, I got to come down for the final time. We went back to green flag racing. Oh, what was that? Lap 56. So it's a whole different ball of X. That's where we're at. Actually, hit strategy. Bing! All the drivers. 33, 32 for Wolfenbarger and Savoy. Bunnell has come to pit road twice, so he is down a set of tires to the rest of the drivers, so a late race caution would cause some issues for him. 34 for Joseph Cossey. A lap difference here. You got a half second between he and that fourth spot. So Cossey is turning on the heat here, running about 0.2 of a second faster than Garrett Wolfenbarger and Kevin Savoy. We're seeing how they're backing up the corner. Splitting this race into thirds was a great idea. Now we're going to see, it's going to be a little bit later than that. We'll see who's going to be able to tie it off and put themselves in a better situation. Carter Nelson back on the racetrack, got the car all worked on, getting fixed. So the paycheck is number 11. Digging, got to get around the 18, up into the wall. Ooh, hold on to it. Hold on to the go. Whoa, hold on to it.
Hang on, everybody. God bless the dirt.
Carter Nelson, 18.56 on the I rating. He is similar to where I'm at. 18 to the inside of the 99. Oh! Kevin Savoy got free off the corner there. Cossey gets around him. Cossey went on save mode there. That's what I was talking about. Here's a look at the 99 just got free off the corner there. He did. Front straightaways, when it starts to drop down here, the car can free up. A little bump from the 18 helps straighten him up. So the 99 should thank the 18 there. 11 all the way to the bottom of the racetrack here. He's breaking out of it. I don't know why he would be breaking out of that. He had the drive line. Could have gotten around the 99.
Yeah, probably rear tires hot, got on it, and spun them.
So Cossey's up to third. He's got Wolfenbarger to chase down here. So Cossey learning from what he did in that first portion of it. These drivers were able to track him down pretty decently. Bunnell has a 2.6 second lead over the 18. 18 is slowly catching him here, so we'll see what happens in this stint. Does Bunnell run just a touch longer? Does he short pit and put himself back in good fruition? Holland has worked himself back from 9th. He got around those drivers that passed him earlier. So Abby and AJ Stevens, he got around AJ Stevens. Abby is back there as well. Biggest move of the race is still Spicy. Dennis Daly's the driver. He is tracking down on the front straightaway. Holland just now crossing the start-finish line. So he's got about 4 seconds as he tries to gain any kind of advantage here. Anthony Crownover right behind him, first driver off the lead lap. Rumor has it 31 is running an illegal carb. Yeah. You want to see if he's running it or not? There he is. Oh, that was a fancy graphic. That was a big one, right? His car's made of plywood because that's what his floor looks like in the back there. Is that tile or plywood? Carpet. I can't tell. He's a fan of Rockstar. Merca in the background.
Yeah, he just redid all of that too.
Did he? Nice.
Yeah, put a lot of work into it.
Good. You know what?
We kept wanting to do stupid races, and he was like, "No, I'm working on my stuff." Oh, well, be boring then.
Everybody should have the opportunity to have a man cave, or what do they call it, she shed? Yeah.
Well, here's the fun thing. Right off of his right shoulder, you can see the back of a seat there. That's actually where Robin usually sits. That's where her race station is.
Oh, really? Back over there? Very cool. Well, Robin's going to be racing this weekend with this Friday with the ladies, because Jess said so. He was asking. It's Mr. Brad's out there saying that's Mr. Tom Gump. Yep.
Damien.
Wolfenbarger in second. Cossey off 2. Try to get back to the front here. 93 of 128 or about, 35 laps to go or so. Not a bad situation going on. Oh, yeah, it's official. It's Mrs. Gom now, right, Tom?
Yep.
Right on.
Yep. Had a great time Saturday. Was actually able to enjoy it. So it's actually kind of interesting sitting down at the head table, looking around, and seeing all the little moments inside of one big moment. It was quite surreal.
Man, oh man.
And actually, I think Mrs. Dominator is going to be running Friday too.
I know. Man is going to be racing. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Happy to see it. That'll be this Friday night, folks. 18 to the back bumper to the 1 here. Frees up to 1. The arrow does just absolutely do everything to these cars. See, 33 to go. 1 able to back up the corner. 18 should have a run off the corner here. Watch the speed difference here. Will it be televised? It depends on if iRacing gives me my second account back, because it was a Signature Esports account. It had the business name on it. They said it wasn't a real driver, and that just happened a couple of days ago. I got an email about it yesterday. I didn't notice it. We went to log into the account to have Jesse go into practice, and it told me that there was an issue. So that's thousands of dollars that I have down the drain right now, but we'll see. Spicy coming off pit road, got his green flag pit stop in. Dennis Daly did so as well. Anthony Crownover coming into pit road. We'll see who's going to be able to carry this one forward. Had a bad opportunity to be able to try to short pit yourself. 2-second difference here from Wolfenbarger to Cossey. They've got a little battle here for second.
I guess Amanda wants to know if they can submit an appeal or help.
No help. There's no damage. Where the damage turned off.
No. For I think for your other account.
Oh, can you? No, I wish. I submitted the request for a name change on it, and I submitted. Oh, Manel Brock on pit road. Wolfenbarger's going to lead. Kevin Savoy, Joseph Cossey coming to pit road. Cossey launches himself into pit road there. Going to close down the distance. Whoa. I wish you could, but it's up to the iRacing demigods right now. That's where we're at with it. 1 coming to pit road. It's the bumps out of the turn. East coming to pit road. AJ Stevens around and cycle this one. 99 of 1. 28 being completed. Wolfenbarger in on pit road. Manel cycling out. He is good to go.
Big bling.
Big one from Dennis. Yeah, I was going to say Dennis getting out. We'll enter the wall. 97, 31, a little bit wall tap in there. 97 is very free.
You know, after this race, I think he's going to need to find a quick crete.
Might as well. Get up here and patch the wall.
Yeah. Oh, big. Oof.
Oh, big swing. 97. Gary Freeman back here. 35 in tow.
The lawnmower's looking for grass and he can't find it.
Bunnell, fastest lap of the race, 28:04. Has a 6-second lead over Kevin Savoy and Garrett Wolfenbarger. Talking about getting down a pit road. Be interesting to see if the 18 gets a speeding. I don't know if he did or not. I think he did. Yeah, he did. He is on the bottom of the racetrack right here, though. What to see? Carter Nelson having an issue. He's on the bottom. Here's the 18. It's free. I don't know if is he trying to, hold on. Coming off pit road here. It's in the corner. It's down at the bottom. It's a little free, a little free, a little free, a little free. Ooh. I was going to say, is he trying to get up to speed? That was what I was trying to discuss there. And then it looked like he was. As he was coming off pit road, he did get a penalty. He got a 40-second penalty there for, it was a too fast entering hold. But what happened? Somebody else had an issue there. Hold on. Carter Nelson. Here's what happened to Carter. This is on his left. Yeah, same thing. He goosed it back up. And these cars, he's another, not that should have been a penalty, a caution.
The one hard thing to remember with these cars is that there's like 900 horse.
Yeah. On the short track,
you
especially.
You jump on the loud pedal and the thing just, it goes sideways.
Especially if you're coming out of the corner and you're sideways. I mean,
a lot of throttle control.
Mm-hmm. Joseph Cossey, we try to track down Anthony Crownover. Abby's going to be off the lead lap right now. AJ Stevens coming around as well. We're seeing Stevens and Crownover off the lead lap. Crownover still trying to get to the back bumper of Rich Holland, who's going to be behind Dennis Daly. But Bunnell has a commanding lead over the field, a 7-second lead over Savoy and Wolfenbarger. Joshua Brock's 6 seconds behind Wolfenbarger. Dennis Daly about a second off of that. And Spicy came in on 93, is working on trying to get inside that top 5. It's still your biggest move of the race right now. Bunnell looking for victory here in the playoffs.
Could you imagine how fast Spicy would be if he had both feet?
It'd be crazy fast. He's got to be doing something sideways, some kind of sideways. You know what? This would be the perfect time for like a handbrake. You know what I mean? Like, just an easy, like, one that you can just barely touch on it, right? Yeah. A heel toe with his left foot would be like, it's something you would do with your clutch and your brake, right? To be able to
trying to do that with my foot now. That's not comfy.
I mean, it'd be awful.
Kudos to him though, for running as well as he is.
You ain't lying. Well, hopefully, I mean, it depends. I mean, if he just takes his big old cast or big old whatever air splint he's got and just plants it on the throttle, just uses this brake, it'll be fine.
Just keeps him at it and drags the brake the whole time.
That's it.
Drives this place like a sprint car.
True story. Yeah, he could. Good. I don't remember what kind of wheel he has. It doesn't matter. He's racing for 5th right now against Dennis Daly. Kevin Savoy side by side with Wolfenbarger here. Kevin Savoy to the outside. Wolfenbarger up. Whoa. Motor exit, both free.
It looks like the 18 and the 12 got together.
Zachary King having an issue. He's coming back to pit road. I didn't see where he had an issue. Joseph hasn't. Oh, here it is. This would be where it'd be at. JD minding his own business. That was something that's said on the radio. There's no reason. 18 was fast enough to get around the 12 right there with no issue. How'd he end up 2 down? He sped coming into pit road. He tried to speed up to catch the 99 and caught a traffic ticket. Cost him 40 seconds. Normally I give out helicopter awards, folks, but tonight we're just going to give out the Tokyo Drifts. That's it. That's all. That's all we're giving up.
They still have Spicy from Indy in my head every time you play it.
All right. That was the.
Oh, that was wild to follow.
That is the. Yeah. If it goes to show the talent that Spicy has behind the wheel, you would think that he'd be a 6K I-rated driver.
Oh, man.
He doesn't race.
Imagine he put his mind to it or something. Like,
he is Spicy crab walking at Indy. And for those who don't know, Spicy drove Indianapolis on the lead lap with
like a late model.
with it crab walking around. Literally, he drove at, I would say, a 20-degree angle on that car in a straight line. So if you imagine the left of the front tires just cantilever to off to the left in the rain. If you missed it, you got to go back and watch it. Winston Throwback Indianapolis was the race that you're going to go back and look at.
He a foot of rear steer.
Yeah, easy. And I'm going to tell you this much. He finished on the lead lap first and foremost. Second of all, he
kept speed.
Yeah. He couldn't hit top speed in the draft of the 198, but he was doing in the corners. He was able to keep speed in the corners because of the way it drove so easily that it didn't really matter what he hit on the straightaways. So
it's like all the ground he lost in the straightaway, he made back up, and he was like, there was a few times where I drove away from him on the straightaway, and he was right back on me by the end of the turn. I was like, ugh.
And that was right after he broke his foot.
Yeah.
18, 17 side by side. 18 getting ready to go 3 laps down. Oh no, he's getting a lap back here. Ooh, 18 in front of the leader here. So if I'm Bunnell, Kevin Savoy ain't a lot of time there. I don't know if the 18 try to influence the leader here. Not something you should be doing 12 laps to go. Teammates or not. Get on, get your lap back, and have a good time. Mike coming to pit road. Mike McKaylee keeping on 103 and 104. We're 11 laps to go here. Kevin Savoy pulling away from Garrett Wolfenbarger here. Joshua Brock with a 4-second lead over Rich Holland. Abby and Stevens having fun here. It's been a good race. Only a couple of cautions. I challenged them to, because last night we watched Darlington with the Chop Shop guys and their trucks. They did 140 laps last night, and they ran with 4 cautions. Plus they had 4 cautions plus their stage break. So it was 5 cautions total for the race last night, and it was a great race. They had a great long run at the end. Fuel strategy was everything. I'm telling you, it was such a good race last night. This one's turning into a really clean race. 6 drivers on the lead lap. Last one being Dennis Daly here, 27 second difference here. Joseph Cossie could get another couple of points here if he tried to, over the next 9 laps, catch 1 or 2 of the drivers in front of him. His lap time's 29.62 in comparison to the rest of the field. AJ Stevens, 29.690, no one comparative to the lap times that could be ran. He was trying to catch Dennis Daly. Get 10 lap fresher tires. Man. Manel does not want to see a caution. He is out of tires. And a couple of green-white checkers would make that awful, right?
Definitely improve the ratings. The Nielsen's, that is.
Which we I don't know, cautions at Darlington are more exciting than cautions at Talladega. Prove me wrong. Because of how much the cars break apart, and how many drivers it collects in the mayhem. But they got to run close enough, and so that's the difference. I think that'd be the only difference.
You know, I honestly think Darlington's probably claimed more careers than Talladega ever did.
Yep. It still looks good. But now trying to save here, keep himself clean. Looks like oil and turn 4 better. No. Could you imagine, though, debris cautions on iRacing?
That would be a nightmare.
It would be awful. Well, I mean, they've added rain, so there is an opportunity for physics. You know what I mean? Wolfenbarger saving here, trying to catch up. Here's the 2 of Mike McKaylee. He's back out there trying to compete for his. He's trying to get one more spot. Only 5 laps to go. I can speak today. He's not going to be able to do it, but he's got to hold on to 15th here. 17 to the back bumper of the 6. Let's see. Precautions, accidental cautions via track malfunctions. Those happen. Those happen because of RCs, right? 6 under the wall. It's going to give the lane to the 17. Good sportsmanship there for Dennis Daly. 5 drivers on the lead lap. Spicy 5.5 back from Brock. Brock 9.8 seconds back from Wolfenbarger. The 1 is caught Kevin Savoy here. Just have Corn admit it. I mean, it happens. 3 to go.
I'm gonna advise against that.
That's what they're saying in chat. A lot of sarcasm.
Oh no, I know what they're saying, and there's jokes behind that, but I'm gonna advise against that.
2 to go this time by. As Bunnell praying for 8 smooth corners. 3.5 seconds in closing for Kevin Savoy, who's kind of got to pick it up here. Wolfenbarger has pulled in some of that race time. Mike McKaylee down to the bottom sides, giving the room for these drivers to be able to close in. Mike does have some newer tires, has a little bit of a faster car. He's holding on right behind those top 3. Half second still separates Kevin Savoy and Garrett Wolfenbarger. A good look here. 3 and 4 down to the front straightaway. We're going to see it. Will Barney do it? Yeah, white flag waves. Final lap here at Darlington, South Carolina. We've had 2 very, very good races back to back at the peanut-shaped oval. The Lady in Black, the one of speed. Bunnell eating a good race, finds a good race, and after going to the back, man, oh man, what a rebound for him. You call it the evil egg. I call it the planter's peanut. That's what I call it. Jesse Bunnell is going to be, that's what they say. He's going to win. Coming back from the spin. Yep, he did a great job. Fantastic race. Savoy, Wolfenbarger to finish second and third. Here's Joshua Brack's going to be he's going to have a top 5 in the spiciest of spiciness. Should burn it down just because. Finishes 5th. Last driver on the lead lap. A good race. It was a good race.
Very good race. Very clean.
Is it the deviled egg?
Well, Jason, thank you for having me. I'm going to go log in for Talladega in the 87s. I wish you all the best of luck, and I'll see you next week in Texas.
Yeah, brother. Good luck in the rest of your races this week, man.
Yeah, you too.
That's Tommy Gom. He joined me tonight. He just got married, and big congratulations to he and the
It's
family.
a trap. Don't do it.
I mean, I've done it twice. You know, the army did it to me once.
We actually got her to start to walk down the aisle to the Imperial Death March. And then she was like, no, I'm not doing that. And then, yeah. Anyway, it was a good time. Again, thank you for having me.
You too, brother. I love it. Oh. Race results. That's hilarious. AJ, you finished 7th. Congrats, brother. Jesse Bunnell is going to be your race winner. Savoy and Wolfenbarger, your top 3. Brock Holland, your top 5. Daly, Stevens, Abbey, Crownover. Joseph Cossey finishing inside the top 10. Plus McKaylee, Nichols, Freeman, Mike McKaylee on your top 15 drivers. Dustin Haynes, Zachary King, Coulter Jr. Working on those the rest of those races. Carter Nelson, Clayton Kincart, Eric Dillingham. Those drivers. And I'm not saying that the 87s are a bad car, folks. I'm not saying they're a bad car. I think they're a great car. I'm not a fan of driving them. They've been a ton of fun to be able to watch people race. So that's what I'm saying. It's a good situation. Yeah. It was a great race. They had a good run, and it was good to talk to Tommy up here, and we got to talk in semantics and being a little more relaxed, and which was cool. So I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight and giving us those likes up there. We're going to talk to your race winner. It's going to be Jesse Bunnell. Gets out there and holds on to what was a scary race at first, and then all of a sudden, here you are. You're back at it. Tell me about it, man.
Yeah, wow, what a night, man, huh? I'm pretty sure I gave it away there right at the get-go. I should have known better. The one was going to race me like that, and I screwed up, and I thought I threw it away, but kept my head down, and race kind of fell my way. If we would have had a caution there with 10 to go, I was out of tires. Everyone else would have came and got tires. I was dead, but I'll take it, man. I needed this win for sure. It's been a while since it's been victory lane, and definitely a good points night.
You got a playoff race happening right now with the chase happening and all the way the points have cycled around. And I wouldn't say just needed. It's probably something that you need for kind of confidence, especially trying to string together the tracks you're going to be coming up. The race tonight, we were like, man, kudos to keep the car as clean as you did too when it came to having that issue early.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got it woed down enough I thought I was going to keep it off the wall and just barely touch the front end. Had like 20 seconds of damage or something. I was able to get in under caution and get that fixed. And it like I said, the race just played out really. I was extra careful, keep the fenders on it after that first go round. So I was being extra careful there, but doing that also helped me save some tire, I think, which paid off at the end. Whole team had a great night. Richard, Kevin had great runs. Everyone in the top 5. So we're pretty pumped up about how tonight went.
Mrs. says great race out there, of course, and I tell you what, it was good. It's 2 in a row for me at Darlington that turned out really well this week for league. So that's why if you're having issues out there in the old official sector with this racetrack, folks, that's why you got to join the league. Leagues just do it better. Now changed my mind about that. Can't promise. Leagues pay me. iRacing doesn't. Man, I don't know what to say. It was just a good race. It was solid. Like there wasn't much to talk about it. And once you got into that final pit stop, all you had to do was just maintain.
Yeah, I like this place a lot. I'd be happy if we ran here every week. I just get around this place pretty good and can seem to save tires and keep it out of the fence and still maintain some speed. So I really like it. It's a fun racetrack. People that hate it don't normally run here. People that like it normally do. It's just kind of the way it goes, I guess, with any track. But appreciate what y'all do. Mrs. Will be out Friday night in the Powder Puff race, so I'm really looking forward to watching that. I appreciate you putting it on.
I mean, Jess said, "Hey, when are we going to race again?" I said, "I just have to put it out there. You just have to tell me when you want to race." And she said, "When's your next off day?" And I said, "Well, it's the 11th." So there it is, and it's, or whatever Friday is. I don't even know. The 10th, yeah, the 10th, yeah. The 11th, we have the heart starting back up. But Jesse, always a pleasure, man. I appreciate it. I know that having throwback racing and getting in some iconic cars is always tangible. But you guys just ran the throwback car at the throwback track. Give shout outs, brother.
Yeah, well, appreciate Josh and the guys putting on the league, man. They're doing a hell of a job. Still having good car counts this late in the season shows how strong the league is. Normally, once you get towards the end, people are out of the points, they bail out, and everybody's hanging in there tough. Congrats to everyone that had a good run tonight. I want to say hi to my wife Amanda, my mom Barbara, and my aunt Lisa. I think they're all watching. So finally got them a win. I know it's, like I said, it's been a little while, and I'm sure they might have flipped the channel. I hope they didn't at the get go, and I stuffed it in the fence. But overall, it worked out great, and appreciate y'all what you do, and we look forward to next week.
Amanda says he needs it to keep his ego when I dominate on Friday.
That sounds like something she would say.
That's what's a check. I love it. Y'all have a competitive relationship, and that's awesome. Jesse, much love, brother. Congrats on the victory here. We'll see you Friday.
All right. Thanks, man. See ya.
That's 17 comes home at victory lane. Kevin Savoy had his work cut out for him as well, and held on for P2 here. Man, oh man. Tell me about this one, man. It looked like you had a fun race.
Fun and eventful, I would say. Yeah, it was pretty tricky. I mean, even the car wasn't really as stable as I thought it would be. It you it would get tight sometimes and loose others, and it was a bit all over the place depending on how you hit the line and stuff. So it was pretty scary and sketchy from time to time and hard to pass, especially Garrett. Holy crap! I tried to get on him a few times and we rubbed doors and everything, just couldn't get by. And then at the end, it was the roles exchange, and he got under me and he couldn't make his pass stick, and it was a lot of fun though. Um, yeah, pretty happy with second place. Jesse is just a freaking beast around Darlington. Just don't get how we can get that much speed and still be that good on tires. I said he was a tire whisperer of Darlington because man, he just blew the doors off us tonight.
I tell you what, he got a good pit road entry that he was able to check up for. He was on the level of what you saw the 18 happen when he came into pit road with you. He was on that close of a level getting around there, I do believe. So and normally I'm touting you about your pit road entry and pit road exit and being able to flip those roles as you called it. I think that's kind of the saving grace tonight. Now he was able to come in and get a set of tires when you guys weren't able to, which forced us into a kind of a better predicament when it came to being able to hold on to it. But I think that green flag pit stop and just timing it well when nobody else is coming to pit road, I think that's a better situation too. I think you'd have been closer had you not had to check up so much for that pit road incident.
Yeah, that didn't help. But I mean, when we got that caution and Jesse pitted for tires, I had a quarter or half a lap on the tires.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the wreck happened in turn 3 and 4 when I was coming out of the pits, if I'm not mistaken. So, his new tires were not that much of an advantage on probably me, Joseph, and Garrett, and he still blew the doors off us and kept the lead after that. So, he was on a level of his own tonight.
You look to be. Oh, you guys were catching him at the end.
Yeah, we were catching him, but he.
He had a 6 second lead when he had a 6 second lead when he came out of pit road. I mean, you guys caught 3 seconds of it. So
yeah,
I'm not touting Jesse's speed here tonight. He was pardon none, try to have that race and have that kind of race and to rebound and get himself through the field, which was more of the talent that I would showcase than just being fast, is being able to navigate a tough situation, which is what you had to do tonight too. You're up 4 spots, but you had to go through some of the best drivers in the field to do it.
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, at one of the hardest ovals to pass on too. So
Mhm.
just keeping it. I brushed the walls a few times, but never any big hits. So I'm really happy with that. I got the Darlington stripes, not the Darlington wreck. And I think that's pretty much, and kept it penalty free and didn't run into the pit wall. So yeah, that gave me a great finish for tonight, and really happy with it. I hate that I had to miss the race last week.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much out of the points race. So I'm out here probably trying to push and get some good finishes and try to get a few more wins before the end of the season. Because the championship is out of reach for me, but I'll be around to try and get snatch some wins around.
Well, I'm looking at where you finished and the points between you. That's what I was looking at. You only had a
Yeah.
4.4 point deficit. Didn't you have a?
Oh no, no, I was way back. I got wrecked out at Indy, or yeah, Indy or Pocono.
Well,
Indy.
the way I look at where you finished in comparison to some of the drivers that are out there,
Yeah.
um, looking at it, the math might make sense here. Mm. Oh, is this a cutoff? I got to go to the calendar. Give me a second. Because I'm normally better about looking at it. Glenn Darlington going to. Oh, this might be a cutoff. Wait. Well, no bueno. We'll see how the points stack out because
Yep.
the math, I mean, it's close. It's close to a few of the drivers' just position points. I mean, because you were only 4 points out from the driver ahead of you, and you were sitting at 12th coming in. So if you can make the round of 8, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it shakes out. I mean, you might be right there, but bonus points are always there. Fastest laps of the race. You let a lap, so that's a point over some of the other drivers. There's things that can be. I don't know. I like points races, and normally I don't focus on the points in the round in the round round of 12, but unless it's a cutoff race, and I didn't look to check and see if it was a cutoff race. So that's my bad, because I had to focus on that today. I would have been like, all right, where does Kevin need to? I would have done the math earlier and wrote it on my little notepad here. Either way, Kevin, congratulations to the P2. Regardless, I know that you're going to be strong going on, and there's some tracks coming up that are going to be going into your favor as well. I mean, we got Texas next week, Chicagoland. We're going to end at Rockingham. It's gonna be insane.
Hell yeah.
All right, brother, give a shout out to P2.
All right. Thanks to you guys at Signature Esports for making great broadcasts. Thanks to everyone running the Winston Throwback Series for making an awesome race. Thanks to everyone driving the Winston Throwback Series, because without you guys, we wouldn't be racing around all night. And yeah, great racers, great drivers, great time. Love it.
All right,
Thanks to everyone watching.
yeah, brother. All right, my man. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
That's Kevin's boy. He comes home in P2, and a guy who is getting famous for his top threes, Garrett Wolfenbarger. Tell me about it, Garrett. You had a pretty dang old fun, solid race, and Darlington became tough to pass. You were hard to pass, and then other drivers were hard to pass, and it just seemed like tonight was just the battle of attrition of Darlington.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, probably one of my best Darlington races I've had. I mean, I practiced a lot for tonight, so I was kind of nervous going into this, hoping like we wouldn't get in a wreck and we'd be able to hopefully try to pass some guys. And we started second on the starting line, so that was good. And then got into that little incident there with Jesse at the beginning, and I was like, okay, I think we're good not to worry about him. And then here he is showing back up at the end of the race and passing us all. Got that extra set of tires there too, but you know, I will take third for sure. I thought I maybe could have got Kevin there at the end, but just bit off a little more than I could chew there, and almost slammed the wall down in two. Had to back off and just kind of just kept my third. But I knew I had speed there at the end, and we were catching Jesse, just not enough laps left. So, but we'll take third going into this, and uh, 18 got a penalty there at some point on one of those green flag runs.
Yeah,
So
he spit
that
coming to pit road.
yeah, that helps a lot because I know I was only a few points behind him for the lead. So hopefully, after this all shakes out on these points, hopefully we're the leader going into the next week, and we could do good next week, and hopefully stay out front and get us a win.
I think I got to talk to Brock and make sure it's not a cutoff race, but I think this one was a cutoff race for some of the drivers. So, I mean, the round of 12 has been crazy. So, everybody at the end of the day, you gotta look back at the racetrack and just realize it takes 5. You don't call it cutoffs. You don't do cutoffs. So you guys are gonna run the 12.
Yeah,
It's the chase format.
yeah. I don't know if there are. I think it's just all 12 of us just run until the end, and
Oh, okay.
who's
All
got
right.
the most
So
points.
Kevin's still got a shot.
Yeah, I
So
think
he'll.
he's. Yeah.
So with the P2 finish tonight, he's gonna leapfrog some drivers. Yeah. So never mind. It's just the chase format. All right. Well, I kind of wish you guys did cutoffs and reset. That would have been more interesting, I think. But either way, still a good day. I mean, regardless of how the format's done. This will come down to the next 3 races and who's going to be able to maintain the best average and be able to put themselves in a better situation. Darlington is a track that you have to set up to pass, and
For sure.
and sometimes it takes a couple laps to do it. And I think that's what we were seeing tonight.
Yeah, for sure. It was just crazy tight on entry, super slick on exit. So it just was kind of just gapping the runs right and trying to get a run on someone just to get on the inside of them. And hopefully they messed up. But once you're on that outside, though, it was nice because not really anyone could pass you. But wish I had something for Kevin there to get second. But we'll take third out of this race, honestly, because I didn't think I was going to do this good. So third's always a good night. So.
I mean, it's Darlington. I've had two. We
Yeah.
had two really good races this for me this week at this track when it comes to calling it. So I'll take it as well. Garrett, give you shout outs, man. P3 finish.
Thank you for broadcasting all season. Josh Brock for running this thing, and not the biggest field tonight, but thanks to everyone that showed up and raced. Shenandoah Shine, my main sponsor, always for being there for me. A few of my guys, Lee couldn't make it, but all my other teammates running tonight and being here. So had a blast, and hopefully we get another top 3 next week.
What you need, maybe a win that might give you. I mean, it's Texas, Legacy Texas next week, so that's going to be that's a whole different ball of wax. These cars do fine at that track. If you told me the next gen was going to run it, I'd say there's an issue. Gen 6 will be fine. All right, Garrett, much love, man. Good luck in the rest of your races this week, and hope you have a good weekend.
Yep, thank you. See you next week.
That's the one coming home in that third spot. We'll let him have at it. But Nell gets it. Spicy, you are the biggest mover of the race, and you got your name changed. Oh, hey, everybody. W is in chat for Spicy and Left-Footed. Yeah, you did a great job, brother. We were talking about that earlier. So Spicy is now he is now officially a Twitch affiliate. So you need to click on that Dark Horizon 35. Big W's in chat for Spicy. Not only the left-footed driver, the guy that did it, he is also a Twitch affiliate now. So now you can subscribe to his channel. You can send him bitties. You can do things that are absolutely amazing. I don't know if I have a mod in, so I think I can do it. Hold on. Is that gonna do it? That'll do it. Make sure you go follow him. don't know if that's going to be in chat for everybody, but we will. That way, that'll be a shout out for that. And then there's the regular link on everybody else. So make sure you go subscribe to his channel, follow him, give him some love. He's been going live because of his surgery. The band's been out of some work. Okay, so go support his habits, like iRacing. He's a legend. He's spicy. That's what he is. But Nell is your race winner here, folks. Make sure you get out there and do it. You know what? I want you to succeed. I want everybody to succeed. Yeah. Great race tonight. It was a fun race tonight. Thank you for the like, Josh. I got to go back through chat. Hold on. We had some chat. So, Bob, you couldn't join Diesel, but I'm glad it was a good race. It was a great race. The Chrome. Dennis, be safe out there, brother. Please be safe out there. I know you were activated, but regardless of where you're stationed, hats off to our men and women of military service and all of our first responders, of course, police, fire, our doctors, our nurses. Much love to everybody out there that serves the community and serves the public in some form. But Dennis Daly with the Chrome Toaster, he's going to be out for the day. He got activated, so he's not going to be in the league after this week. But we hope you can come back and join us again. We'll see you again, I'm sure, out there. This is a driver's car. It is. This Gen 6 car is an absolute beast of a car, and we love it. We appreciate it. 7th place for Stevens. Yeah, I'd take it. Budgie with the old Dilly Gaff logo out there. Thank you very much. It was a fun race. It was absolutely a fun race. And a lot of good things to take away. It's a great car. It's a great league. I encourage you to check them out. Thank you to all of our sponsors over Signature Esports. Thank you to of course, thank you to JB's Paint Shop and MCI Graphics, Admin Box, being a part of the Winston Throwback Series. These paints are done mostly in part by MCI Graphics and JB's Paint Shop in combination. Thank you to, of course, all of our sponsors. Thank you to Chop Shop Racing. Thank you to Mandarin Racing. Thank you to Surge Performance. Thank you to Beef Jerky Unlimited. Thank you to NordVPN, of course. National TV Sales Rental, Cedar Carpets, and everybody that has just been there part of it. Thank you very much for being out there. Hey, this is iRacing. You know what I mean? We just try to be a community. That's what it is. And I'm good to see ICW getting out there, ICW Gaming, getting out there, being in chat first and foremost. Corn, thank you very much, and all the community that surrounds it as well. But one of the biggest things that I want to say is that I know Corn once wanted to change the image of ICW. First and foremost, I'm the family-friendly zone. You guys get out there and you guys have a good time. Be yourselves. First and foremost, I know that I've made it so that way we're just a little bit PC, right? This is the way I do things, right? If I said how I felt every day, boy, I'd probably be a little bit more viral, but I want what's best for these drivers and want what's best for you guys. So just remember that I'm a fan of everyone that's in our chat. I'm a fan of every driver that we experience with, and I'm a fan of what we do here. When I tell people that I want it to be clean in chat, it's because I want you guys to just be able to, one, you can give each other a hard time, but I don't want somebody out there, doing dirty stuff, being, you know what I mean? I want your kids to be able to watch and root their dad on, root their mom on. Speaking of moms, Friday night, we'll be back. We'll get some racing tomorrow that we're going to be practicing for with the Talladega stuff. And then we will have our Powder Puff race on Friday night. If you want your ladies to join it, if you are part of the Signature Esports platform in some way, make sure you join my Discord and register your ladies for it. It is 45 laps at Talladega with no damage, unlimited fast repairs just in case the engine blows for whatever reason. And I don't even think we have cautions turned on. Like unlimited tires, you have to pit for fuel. That's pretty much it. And it's for your kids, your wives, anybody who does not race on iRacing. Send them over. We'll have some fun. Mrs. Signature is going to be in there, and it'll be a good time. So, I'm glad this is your last race of the season. It was a great race. It was a phenomenal race. So, that's it there, folks. Make sure that you like, follow, subscribe for more content. Make sure that you reach out there and let us know what's going on with your neck of the woods. Join our Discord and be a part of our streams. Be a part of our community. I'm going to do some live streaming tomorrow during the day. We're going to play some Planet Crafter because I absolutely am in love with that game right now. I don't know why. And it's a loot goblin game. There's no real danger other than, well, not really. You terraform a play. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm going to do that during the day tomorrow. We'll be doing that. I think we're going to do that probably do it on Twitch. So we'll see everybody tomorrow. And for the most part, we appreciate everybody. So for the most part, I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much to everybody in chat. Thank you for everybody out there as well. Thank you to Winston Throwback Series. Of course, as always, be good, be safe, be kind of whatever. It's the most important thing in this world. See you to the next one. Much love, Budgie. Be safe. Oh, everybody out there, be safe with these storms. Turn your radio on.